Hi students, happy afternoon. Yes, today the same chapter, geography, third chapter. Okay, that is we going to learn the second topic of the same lesson. What is the topic? Are you remember? Motion of the earth. Okay, in the previous week, last week we discussed about the motions, the two motions of the earth. What are the two motions of the earth? Motions means movement, action. Okay, yes, what is that? What is the two movements? Rotation and revolution. Okay, rotation is the daily motion of the earth. Revolution is the annual motion of the earth. Rotation takes earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Earth takes 365 1/4 days to complete one revolution. Okay, then our earth it spinning on its own axis, that is rotation. It is spinning on its own axis and also revolve around the sun, that is revolution. Okay, here rotation causes day and night, here revolution causes seasons. Okay, so these things last week we discussed. Apart from this, we discussed about the circle of illumination also. Okay, that axis circle of illumination, this too we discussed last week. Okay, circle of illumination means it is an imaginary line which separates the earth, a part of earth receives the sunlight and the another one. Okay, then axis, that also imaginary line, it passes through the center of the earth and also it connects the joint pole, north pole and the south pole. Okay dears, are you understood what is rotation and revolution? Revolution, in this one the leap year. Okay, because earth complete 365.6 hours to complete one revolution, but 1 year completed 365 days. So we are taking that 6 hours for 4 years. Then end of the 4th year, it will come 24 hours, that is 1 day. Okay, so we are here we are taking that 1 day in the additional day of the February month, that is 29 days in one month, February month. That year is called leap year. Okay children, yes, rotation and revolution are the two movements of the earth. Okay, yes, today you are going to learn the two new terms. Okay, before till 5th grade you didn't heard these words. Okay, you didn't heard these two words, so this is very two terms for you, so carefully you listen the class. Okay dears, shall we go? Oh, the 6th is very good grade, good student. Solstice and equinox, this two word you going to, and what about these two? Okay, this is the class for you today. Solstice, what is the meaning for solstice? Yes, solstice. Sol means what? S-O-L, sol. I already explained it very first for you in the lesson, first lesson in the geography. What is that? S-O-L. It is a Latin word. What is that? S-O-L. Sol. Wow, very good. Solar, that means sun. Sol means sun. Here, solstice means 2 times. Okay, times means 2 times. So, in a year, the sun takes lowest and highest points in a year. Okay, that's called solstice. Then equinox. What is called equinox? In summer we have longest day and shortest long days and short nights. Okay, in winter we have long nights and short days. What is called a day? What is called a night? Night means, first day we can take, okay. Days means the part of the earth receives the sunlight. That part of the daytime. The another part which does not receive the sunlight is night time. In the winter, the sun set earlier, okay. So there is no sunlight. So that the dark time we are saying night. So long nights in the winter time, okay. So equinox means equal day and night. That is called equinox, okay. Equal day and night means what, Kanan? That means 12 hours day, 12 hours night, okay. Now you understand the meaning for solstice and equinox? Wait, I'll show, okay. Yes, children, here you see that our earth I am giving in the 4 positions, okay. The first earth, that is summer solstice, how it was happening. That means here the northern part of the earth receives more sunlight, okay, and the north pole is completely receives sunlight. So that means 6 month daytime for the northern hemisphere. You see here the southern hemisphere does not receive the sunlight. Just you come here. Here you see the northern hemisphere does not receive the sunlight, that is north pole, and the southern hemisphere, south pole receives the sunlight. So now for south pole 6 month daytime and north pole 6 month night time, okay. You see here both northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere receives the sunlight, and you come here. Both northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere does not receive more sunlight, okay, medium, moderate, okay. Solstice, the definition I am given here. When the sun reaches its highest or lowest point in the sky at noon, marked by the longest and shortest day are called solstice, okay children. Yes, now I will explain you. Yes, here. Shortest day and longest day. First we can take longest day in the northern hemisphere. You see here. Why I am taking the northern hemisphere longest day? Because we are India in the northern hemisphere. Okay. Yes. Not only India, maximum continents, countries are in the northern hemisphere except the Australia and some part of the Africa and South America. Okay. This Africa, South Africa and Australia only all the places in the southern hemisphere. The remaining all the continents and countries are in the northern hemisphere. So the northern hemisphere experience the longest day. When the longest day we have? When we have the long days, that means the daytime is more. When you are playing outside very take more hours in summer. Okay. So the northern hemisphere experience his longest day. All the hemispheres, summer is the longest day will happen. Here northern hemisphere experience its longest day in the month of June 20 or 21. Okay, June month 20 or 21. Sometimes it may come the 22, 23 also. Okay, dear. So that is the longest day, highest. The sun is directly touch the highest point on that day. So we are saying that is the summer solstice for the northern hemisphere. Just reverse for the southern hemisphere. Okay, for us what it is? The sun touch its highest peak. It's direct sunlight. And 90 degree sunlight we receive on that day. and that is the longest day, more than 12 hours, more than 12 hours. You imagine, in summers we receive 5:30 itself sunlight, okay. So 5:30 till 7 o'clock we have the sunlight. So you calculate the duration, it's more than 13 hours. So that is longest day. Specifically on June 20 to 21 or 22 or 23, it extends more than 13 hours. That is the longest day for us. Okay, we completed now June 23, we completed the summer solstice for us, northern hemispheres. Okay, no problem, we will see the winter solstice and equinox. Okay, spring equinox, autumn equinox we can see. Okay, that's the reverse for the southern hemisphere. Farthest longest day for them, because they are just southern hemisphere. For them, shortest day. Okay dear, listen, I will explain you here. Summer solstice, it receives sunlight directly. The whole northern hemisphere receives the sunlight. See, now South Pole does not receive sunlight. So 6 months for them, what? Winter. There is no sunlight. Night time for them. For North Pole, people receives that. There is no people in the South Pole, and in the some places in the USA like Greenland, these peoples receives 6 months night in the summer time. Okay, listen. Summer solstice marks the beginning of summer on June 21, 22. June 21 is the longest day. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it will be winter in the southern hemisphere. And the sun is directly over the Tropic of Cancer, because our country is also in the Tropic of Cancer. Then, just the winter solstice, okay. Winter solstice means the shortest day, okay. Just winter solstice marks the beginning of winter on December 21 or 22, 23, 24, okay. In these 3 days we will experience the shortest day of the year. December month, what season for us? When the day sunlight sets earlier in the winter time, okay. So December month, the whole world experience the winter, okay. So December month means what will come to your mind? Christmas, yes, no? So Christmas, the Santa Claus, Christmas tree, okay, then snow falling, everything. All the countries in the world celebrate their Christmas celebration in the winter season. But one country celebrate their December celebration in summer. What is that country or continent? Give answer to me, okay? Yes. See, shortest day means very short. The sunlight does not appear long hours, okay? Even 6 to 7 hours, okay. That only we receive the sunlight. That is the shortest day. We will experience that is in the month of December 21, 22, 23 or 24. What will happen? That time the northern hemisphere tilt towards the sun. It receives, tilt far away from the sun. The southern hemisphere tilt towards the sun. So for them longest day, for us shortest day, okay. Yes, listen children. Okay, winter solstice, just winter and summer solstice. When the part of the northern hemisphere tilt towards the sun, they experience the summer solstice. For winter solstice for the southern hemisphere. The southern hemisphere tilt towards the sun, for them longest day, that is summer solstice. Northern hemisphere experience the winter solstice. We will continue in the next slide.